Nicholas, thank you for being on the show.
Hey,
Nick,
Ben.
Nicholas,
Nick.
Nicky
fine.
boy.
Nick.
Oh, it's nice to have you on the show, Nick.
Appreciate
Good.
it. Thanks for having me.
Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of Capal's Corner. I'm your host, Benjamin Capal, and with me today, as I already said, I have Nicky Boy Good. So, Nick, you're a musician, I hear, through the grapevines.
Yeah, nominally, but
So how long have you been a musician?
I got my first guitar in 8th grade. Me and my friends decided to start a band in homeroom. So ever since I've picked up a guitar at 14, I've been.
What was your first band's name with the two guitarists and
5 Foot Nothing. We went through several names.
Why 5 Foot Nothing?
It sounded cool.
Anywho, so you started playing when you were 16.
Yeah, roughly. 16? I was 14 when I got my guitar, but yeah.
14, but 16, you had some good bands.
Just after, at 18, I think we started getting into metal.
Okay.
And this started our metalcore band. The Machine Always Wins came out of.
Was that your first serious band that you played in?
That was probably the first that actually played shows and opened for good bands.
Did you have a lot of fun playing? Did you learn a lot from that band?
I did.
So you've been playing in punk rock bands now for what, over 10 years, 15 years?
I was going to say, if you count the start, over 20.
What got you into punk rock? What was the thing that you, Nick Good, was like, punk rock's it?
You know
this
what?
is where it is.
I'm going to embarrass myself and lose any punk rock credit I have, but Blink-182.
What album? Was there a specific song? Was it a specific album?
Dude Ranch.
Just like the whole album?
Yeah. When that album came around, that summer, I mean, to be honest with you, I was in 94, when I was 10 or 11, we were super into Green Day when they exploded. Mm-hmm. When Dookie exploded. So we got into that. We got into... so I shouldn't say Blink-182. It started with Green Day.
Was there a specific band that you were in that to you meant more than any of the other bands, or no? Just every band was a new experience.
Every band has been fun. The Machine Always Wins meant a lot because it was me and my brother. But
I wouldn't know anything about playing with brothers. If any of my brothers want to join a band, that would be really fun. You got through music. Now you're also a dad.
Yes.
And married.
I'm married. I have 2 beautiful children.
Are they boys, girls?
2 boys.
One of your big things is you're trying to promote feminism with your children.
Absolutely.
So you have 2 boys, and you're telling them that what, women shouldn't be in the kitchen. Is that kind of the idea?
The idea of it is that women can do whatever they want.
Because how am I supposed to eat my dinner if she's not in the kitchen? You know what I mean?
No one is going to say that women can't clean the bathroom or cook kitchen. The idea is that women should be able to do what they want. You have something in your hair.
I don't like you touching me. Okay, so your newest band. Let's move on. The Boy Detective.
I have loved ska and ska punk and punk since I have been.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
10.
Absolutely.
It's been fun. It's been me just saying throw it into the wind. It doesn't matter. We love ska. So I've been writing ska songs. We've been writing punk songs, and a lot of these songs are about my children, my bandmates' children.
Well, just if you could tell the audience real quick about what the album title name is.
Okay, the album is called Dorcas Malorcas. It should be out in the next, I'd say, month, but soon.
Okay.
There's not a concrete release date. It's up at theboydetective.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, at The Boy Detective.
Okay, well, we'll have to look into that.
This is an extremely... The major label's not throwing all the money we need behind it until it starts selling on
there's a lot of
Bandcamp.
complaining, and I understand. But right now, we have to go to a commercial break here.
Hi, I'm Nick from The Boy Detective, and the only strings I let touch my genuine Bibson axe are Honey Brown Sloppy Joe XLs, 9 through 86 gauge. They give me the chug I need to get through night after night, city after city, stage after stage. Night after night, stage after stage, babe after babe. Babe after babe. Babe after babe.
And we're back. What is this? Why did you bring this out? What does this have to do with anything?
So in 1988, Topps released a set of trading cards called Dinosaurs Attack. So I've hunted all over, and I found all 5 of the issues in mint condition to go along with my Dinosaurs Attack trading card set.
So your mom is very proud of you.
She's very proud of me. I tell all of her friends about this.
Oh, at the tea parties.
Yeah, at her bridge club, she's I don't keep these out. These kind of remain in a box in my basement.
Kind of sounds kind of sad. You know, you're not really doing much with them. I mean, why wouldn't you put them out there on the main table? Let them.
You know, maybe
let people really get engrossed with the dinosaurs.
You know, if they weren't so rare,
bring it back.
If they weren't so rare and valuable, I
don't think they're that rare or valuable, to be honest with you. I mean, there's only 5, and originally it only went 1, and then they literally canceled it. Gary in the back says you brought your guitar today.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Can you play us something off the new album?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. Play your song.
Play your song. Play your song. Play your song. Play that song.
We're talking about right now.
That makes sense. This conversation.
So can we get Francois, we need the guitar.
Never thought we'd make it this far. The night we met outside that hipster bar, but I asked, he said yes, and it turned into this. Now I'm making breakfast for 2 kids who couldn't care less. And it's funny how that what we thought was so important didn't matter at all. When I see them asleep in their rumpled up jeans, wonder how something so perfect could be made out of me. But this is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. When you reach up and hold my hand, think I finally understand. This is my everything, standing here next to me. Blue-eyed and innocent daughter, screwed up and ignorant father. I'm doing all I can and try to drink less, and now I'm doing makeup on a doll in a princess dress. Growing up with all boys, Ninja Turtles and Star Wars toys, set of pigtails and a pink matching bow. I wish I could hold on and never let her go. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. When you reach up and hold my hand, think I finally understand. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. This is my everything, standing here next to me. When you reach up and hold my hand, I think I finally understand. This is my everything, standing here next to me.
Wow. What just happened?
Do you want to jam sometime?
I'd have to ask my agent. What? You'll get my credentials later.
What?
First things first, you talked about how you and your family are trying to raise your children feminist. And I'm confused. So Exhibit A shows that you and your wife here, it shows that she's catapulting you into your future, but yet taking a knee on her own.
You know, I would argue that this is...
Yeah, but your argument is null and void. So, Exhibit B here, as you can see, America, it looks as though you're pushing her to the ground. You're holding her back from her true potential. How do you explain that one?
Actually, we worked really hard with the photographer to illustrate the point of that I am...
Well, obviously your photographer is not that good. Track 3 here. I think that's you, right? That's you.
That is me.
Yeah, and dressed as a woman. So my question is, are you guys feminist or are you feminine? Care to explain?
Yes. Both.
You are feminine.
Might as
You are very feminine.
might as well be.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to clarify. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to Kapal's Corner. I hope you had a great time.